And now we got a true legend coming up next, man. This brother right here, Bruce loved him dearly, man. Everybody knows what a fan Bruce was of old horror movies. So, yeah, taking you way back to the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Please make some noise for the one and only Ed Neal.
This is the Rollenstein Bar Mitzvah. I'm supposed to sing. It's what? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Very nice. Just, I ask you to wait in the truck, Bobby. I've been in show business over 60 years. I've met a lot of people. Some were like really cool and really nice, the kind you just want to hug, hang out with, perform with. Others, not so much. When I met Bruce, he had written this song that you're going to see in a moment, which he immortalized. One of the greatest honors of my life. And I've had some good things happen to me, but this one takes the cake. I was doing a show, and the video you're going to see, the hilarious video, had just been finished. And the miracle of the internet, as Bruce well knew, all you had to do was push a button and your shit goes all over the world. He pushed the button and the little video went all over the world. I know that because I got a nice email from a guy named Siri in Sri Lanka. Siri in Sri Lanka loves our video. This is fantastic. This is wonderful. I can't wait to tell Bruce. The message said, I am a big fan of WARBEAST. What? WARBEAST. Oh no, he spelled it with 2 E's. He means WARBEAST, okay. I am a big fan of WARBEAST, and I am liking this video to the utmost. I said, well, that's pretty damn good right there. He likes us to the utmost. I mean, here's the ut and there's the most. This is good. I can't wait to tell Bruce. The next time I saw him, I grabbed him by the shoulder and I said, Bruce, you're not going to believe this. We're a big hit in Sri Lanka. Bruce looked at me and said, well, that's cool. I said, yeah. He said, Ed. I said, what, Bruce? He goes, where the hell is Sri Lanka? I said, Bruce, I don't know. It's like way up above New Jersey, way back, like foreign people. But this is good. We're the utmost. He goes, well, the utmost, that's cool. So then I went to do a signing at a wonderful show in Tennessee. The Full Moon Tattoo and Horror Convention. And the promoter asked me, he said, do you think this is a good idea? I said, tattoos and horror fanatics, what could possibly go wrong? And we're doing the show and we're signing away, and a little 20-something Tennessee stoner comes up to the table. Oh, well. And I'm smelling this wonderful aroma that the gentleman has, and I'm going, that boy growing some good shit. I hope he got some extra. And he said, I saw your video, man, the Hitchhiker video. It was really radical. I said, well, I'm glad you liked it. And he goes, yeah. I said, it was done by Bruce Corbitt, the lead singer. Yeah. He goes, oh, yeah. He's like pretty cool. I said, oh, yes, he's a wonderful guy. He goes, well, what's he really like, man? Now, when they ask you what an entertainer is really like, you usually go, oh, they're cool. I mean, even if it's R. Kelly, you go, yeah, he's pretty, because you don't want to, you know. But entertainers are just like everybody else. We categorize people immediately. Loser, alcoholic, crazy, you know, just like you do. There's something that we say that we reserve for the top level. We say, oh, he's one of the good ones. Oh. And so the guy says, what's he really like? And I said, without thinking, Bruce, he's one of the good ones. Oh, he was having trouble with the concept. He says, one of the good ones? Yes, yes, one of the good ones, yes, yes. You mean like he's got like good broads, like 15 and 16-year-olds backstage? No, he's got a wonderful wife, a terrific family, a great mom, a killer daughter. He's a family guy. Oh, wow, one of the good ones. Yes, 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 one of the good ones. Oh, but he's got, what you mean is he's got good dreads. No. Little medicinal cannabis sativa, and that's it. He's one of the good ones. He goes, oh, one of the good ones. He's getting the concept now, and I'm helping him along. He's doing fine. One of the good ones. Yeah, that's great. That's cool. I said, yes, yes, it is. So raise your glass tonight. Raise your glass. Raise whatever you got. If you got nothing, raise that. Let's bid a really great farewell to Bruce Corbitt, one of the good ones. Now let's watch this hilarious video that Bruce put together, and it'll cheer us all up. Thank you.
The video in which you are about to see is an account of the madness which befell a group of 5 band members, and that band was WARBEAST. In particular, Bruce Corbitt and his moronic stepson, Lyric Rashad. It was all even crazier in that 3 of the members were young. Because even if they go on to live very, very long lives, they could have not expected, nor would they have wished, to smoke as much of the mind-blowing marijuana as they were to smoke that evening. For them, an idyllic summer afternoon drive to the next show on their tour became a nightmare buzz. The events that day were led to the discovery of one of the most potent batches of weed ever smoked in the annals of American band history. The Hitchhikers' stoned metalhead mayhem.
Last night.
Yeah, man, it was cool. Rob was into it too.
Hey, Bruce, you know anything about the venue we're playing tonight?
Man, I have no idea, to be honest.
Oh, really? You've never been there before?
I've never even heard of this fucking place.
I ain't never heard of Round Rock, Texas either.
Shut the fuck up, Larry!
Fuck you, Joey. If we don't find a gas station soon, we're gonna be out of gas.
God damn it, Larry! I told you to stop that truck stop an hour ago. Jesus Christ.
You're fucking fired, dude.
Fuck you, Joey.
Man, all I know is some dude named Ed Nubbins sent me an email wanting to know What our guarantee was, they'd pay us whatever we want to play at some place called the Old Franklin place I never even heard of.
We won't be playing anywhere if we don't find a fucking gas station soon.
We won't be fucking playing anywhere if I don't get some fucking weed soon, man.
Yeah, man, I'm still hungry. I need more food. Yeah, I gotta piss soon, too.
Jesus Christ, I'm making a drink right now.
Seriously, Larry, pull over. I gotta piss bad.
Well, there's a cemetery over yonder. You want to park over there and pee?
Hey, guys, there's a corpse of the bong over by the tree.
No way, man. Let's go.
Horseshit.
You're fucked. Fork and a beat?
What the fuck?
Dude, you know what this means, right? There's fucking weed in this town.
You're such a fucking stoner. Dude, even the corpses smoke weed in this town. Must be some deadly weed. That is some crazy shit.
Should I steal the bone?
I don't know. I think we just need to get back on the road. Come on, Larry. We gotta find a station soon. Let's get the fuck.
Look at that old hippie guy hitchhiking.
No shit. He might know where to get some weed around here.
Fuck yeah, man. He looks like a stoner. Let's stop and ask him.
I don't know, man. Haven't y'all ever seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre or the Hitcher before?
Yeah, but there's 6 of us and only 1 of him.
Yeah, that's true. Plus we have Son of Thor up there.
You fucking potheads. I don't think it's a good idea. I got a bad feeling about this. Hey, what's up, man?
I was just at the cemetery listening to my grandpa. Could you take me over to my house? It's just right down this road, about 10 minutes, okay?
Well, we're about out of gas, so you would happen to know where the closest gas station around here is, do you?
Oh, there's a gas station right on the street where I live. I can show you where it is.
Maybe know where to score some smoke.
We have so much weed at my house, you could buy some. It's good. The weed is family.
So is this smoke any good or what?
Oh, it's the best. It's called mushroom weed. See, you get stoned and you get to take a trip at the same time. My grandpa, he figured out years ago how to grow this incredible weed in cow shit. And my family has been growing it like that ever since. We don't skimp on the weed.
That sounds crazy, man. I've been smoking for like 40 years. I've never smoked any weed like that before.
You're about to. Our ways of growing the weed are the old ways, much better than the new ways.
So where's this gas station at?
Oh, it's just right down this road. I'll show you where to turn. Hey, you guys in a band?
Obviously, we're on tour right now, trying to make it to the next gig.
Oh, man, that is so cool. What's the name of your band?
We're called Lasagna.
Lasagna? Whoa. What kind of music you make?
Thrash'n.
Well, we're really like a country thrash band.
Yeah, like Willie Nelson beat Slayer.
It's like a new style.
Yeah, no one sounds like us.
Jeez, you guys are so full of shit. Larry, put in the damn CD.
Oh, hey, I have a CD. It's a good CD. You like it?
Hey, dude, check out what band he wants us to play, man. WARBEAST, huh? So you like WARBEAST, do you?
Well, my son is a big metalhead, and I stole this to give to him at his upcoming birthday party. And ooh, this is a great Texas metal band.
Well, hell, let's give this a shot.
I've heard enough of this shit.
Yeah, those dudes are horrible. I thought the bassist was pretty badass, though. Sounds like the drummer's on coke.
You have that back.
Oh, you guys can pay me now. $2.
Pay you for what?
The CD.
Are you fucking kidding me? You want us to pay you for listening to the CD?
You got your fucking mind, bro. Just break that CD in half. Yeah, throw it out while you're at it.
Get that guy.
What the fuck are you doing, man?
I told you to throw it out the window, not cut yourself, you fucking idiot.
Damn it! Oh, God! Fuck! Oh, God!
Get this crazy idiot out of our van.
Damn! What the fuck's going on back there?
Pull this fan over right now, Larry. Fuck this.
Get the fuck out of here! I'll tell you.
I can't do it on her just like that.
Dude, give him the towel.
Man, that was really like the fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre or some shit like that. Dude, it's real shit. That was some freaky shit. Fuck that, dude. That was fucking weird.
You're fucked.
Kinda. Oh, fuck.
Where's his bag?
Dudes, I told you I had a bad feeling about this, dude. What a fucking waste of time. Never again. You all right, man?
Now I need to go to a hospital and get fucking stitches.
Man, there ain't no fucking hospital around here.
I found the weed!
Let's go!
Ow! Dude, fuck the hospital. Let's go get stoned.
Yeah! Might as well.
Who's got papers?
Well, fuck, we never did get gas.
He was a great friend to Bruce Corbitt for many years, so please give it up for Carcass John Fossum.
How do you follow that? That is amazing. Yeah. Well, thanks for coming. I'm one of those guys that I have to write things down or I forget them. So if you'll indulge me, I'll zip through this and then we can get to the real stuff. How about that? We metalheads are curious folk. Metal music, you see, is not just a passing fad or the flavor of the month. Real metal is in your veins, it's in your heart, it's in your soul. Am I right? Yeah. Okay. So when one of our own struggles or passes, the true old school, the real metalheads come together. We gather in friendship and support and fellowship with fellow metalheads. So despite our color, creed, gender, persuasion, political or religious leanings, we become one family. We gather on the stage, we gather out there, we gather in the parking lot, and we become one. We are all part of Bruce's extended family. We are all here not just to tell each other how much we missed our brother, but we are here to show him that we support him and his family. We long for him. We hope we can see him again someday. Now, I'm pretty sure that there's not very many of us that would want to be standing right here eulogizing the death of our friend. And honestly, I really don't want to be here either, especially after that. Ooh, holy cow. But I'm here by invitation for my friend, Scott Shelby. And as we discussed what we would say to each other and what we would say to the crowd, we thought that we could probably get a little uncomfortable. So in an effort to stay on track, he told me just to tell the truth about Bruce. So I'm going to tell you the truth about Bruce Corbitt. And with that being said, and no offense to his wonderful mother, that Bruce Corbitt could be a real son of a bitch sometimes. And let me tell you why. Bruce Corbitt was a dedicated son of a bitch. He loved his wife and his family. He loved his fans, and he didn't just say it, he showed it. Bruce would go to war for his fans, his bandmates, his friends, his family, and as part of that group, you mattered to him. If you don't believe me, just ask Casey and Hardin that were up here talking a while ago. Once Bruce was stabbed multiple times in a barroom brawl before a rigor mortis show. Was he worried about getting to the hospital? You know damn well he wasn't. They had a show to do. The emergency room could wait. Fortunately for all involved, he was rushed to the doctor and his wounds were mended. It was just another day at the office for Bruce Corbitt. And not unlike his battle with the evil monster, cancer, he was going to war, and he was going to fight, and he was going to try experimental procedures and treatments. He didn't care. He was going to beat this thing. He was going to beat this horrific ailment. He defied medical science. He fought with an unshaken faith in his doctors, his medical teams, and with the force of prayers, mantras, chants, and positive vibes sent his way, he had a reason to live and showed an unrelenting drive to the very end. Bruce Corbitt was one dedicated son of a bitch. Bruce Corbitt was a passionate son of a bitch. I formally met Bruce after an early TMA gig, Texas Metal Alliance, by the way, and right here at the Ridglea Theater. And it so inspired me that I doodled a Texas Metal Alliance t-shirt design. I thought it was just average, but I showed it to him anyway through the help of a friend. And he thought it was a little better than average. But that SOB Bruce saw something in there, and maybe he saw something in me, I don't know. But he told me, I want you to create an identity for the band. And well, as things evolved, Texas Metal Alliance was soon to be called WARBEAST, and now the ideas sparked a myriad of images in my head. He asked me to create something that would identify the band like Iron Maiden's Eddie, Dave Mustaine's alter ego like Vic Rattlehead, or the Motorhead Warpig. Thanks, no pressure. Hence the mighty Gomortis creature was born. Bruce loved the design and was so adamant about the idea that it literally forced me to improve myself as an artist. Every time I did a t-shirt, an album cover, or a poster design, I wanted to one-up myself to be better than the last. I followed his passion for the band and his monikers, and it made me better. And that, quite frankly, was one of Bruce's greatest qualities. When he truly believed in something, he was all in. Some of my best work was done because of it. Heart, might, mind, and soul. That Bruce Corbitt was a passionate son of a bitch. Bruce Corbitt was an honest son of a bitch. I loved working for WARBEAST and all their other side projects. And I know that when I worked with them that Bruce was going to be driving his point across like he was driving nails in fresh pine. You always knew where you stood with him, whether asking for ideas, criticism, riffs, lyrics, advice. You had better have been ready to hear the truth because you were going to get it with both barrels. Sometimes, whether you liked it or not. But that was cool with me because it was always constructive and never mean-spirited. It was always the truth. I'm an advocate of please be upfront with the truth as opposed to finding out the truth through the grapevine later. That was never a problem for Bruce because he was one honest son of a bitch. And I'm sorry I'm reading. Usually I don't read, but like I said, this is very, this is hard for me. Bruce was an emotional son of a bitch. I think we all knew that. In his waning days, hours and minutes of life, he expressed how much he cared for all of us. Unfortunately, sometimes it takes tragedy to make us really appreciate how lucky we are. BC was a tough guy, a hard-driving rock and roller on the outside, but the fuel that drove that heavy metal machine was stoked by emotion. After my son passed away, almost a decade ago, one of the first people that reached out to me was Bruce. He let me know that he was there for me and he understood the plight of losing a loved one. As many of you know, he lost his brother years ago. This loss was something that he agonized over frequently to the point of writing a song about it. I remember after many days of lamenting, mourning, and pondering my son's death, one of my first outside activities, I was told I needed to get out of the house and return my life to normal, if that's even possible. I came to the Ridglea Theater to see WARBEAST. In fact, I stood right here because Bruce asked me to introduce the band. It was great because it distracted me from my own thoughts. Later in the set, he dedicated Guardian Angel to Jesse David Fossum. I remember when he pointed right at me and said, "We love you, brother, and we're here for you." And I knew then, like I know now, that he meant it. He understood it, he lived it. That Bruce Corbitt was an emotional son of a bitch. Seems like a lot of great moments and memories have happened right here at the Ridglea Theater, doesn't it? It's been recently renovated. I think it looks awesome, and I think we should give it up to the Ridglea folks for opening their doors to us tonight. I think it's pretty cool. Now I'm going to tell you a story that I haven't told very many people. The last time Bruce and I had a conversation, it was less than a week before he passed. My amigo, Rob Colwell, and I had just finished interviewing him for our YouTube channel, The Metal Roundtable. I just rewatched it in its entirety for the first time since we did it, and it was very, very hard. Now, Roadie Larry Holmes, wherever he is, damn it, Larry, where are you? Larry claims that it's the last interview he ever did, so I would admonish all of you to go out there and check it out. It's very, very telling and heart-wrenching, but it's all Bruce. That fact made it a very humbling and special event, and it was the first time since the final gig in October of last year that I finally saw that glint in his eye and saw the fire in his soul again. We had successfully distracted him from the obvious pain and suffering, even if it was for just a few minutes, and it was worth it. And he was honestly grateful. And as we packed up, he pulled me aside and said, "Carcass, I'm scared." When I asked him why, which was a stupid question, by the way, but I asked him why, he replied, "Because I know I'm close to moving on. I can feel the life draining from my body, and I'm worried about my family." I assured him that we would follow through with our commitments to support and sustain them and also that they had a huge support group that would be there for them. He felt comfortable in knowing that. And then he said, well, now I'm scared for me, Carcass. How will I know what to do the next when I move on? Now, I have no doubt what I told him is true. I told him not to worry, because there would be familiar faces waiting to welcome him, and that he would be pain-free. And I told him that maybe wherever he was going, they had some special welcoming set up, and perhaps Lemmy or Jimi Hendrix would be there to meet him and to show him around. Then he told me he felt like the lucky son of a bitch. Then he disarmed me when he asked if there was anything he could do for me. A dying man asking me if there's anything that he can do for me. I quickly said, find my son and give him a hug. He said, that should be easy. I'll bet he's hanging out with Lemmy. And he would have been right. So maybe I'm the SOB. Maybe I'm the son of a bitch. And let me tell you why. Because I'm a lucky son of a bitch. Because I had the privilege to know Bruce Corbitt. I knew him as a metalhead, as a friend, as a creative force, and as a brother. So thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Bruce Corbitt. You've inspired me to greater heights. Your legacy is quite amazing. And thanks to the dedicated axeman himself, the gladiator, Scott M. F. Shelby, for coming up with the title of this epic video of Texas metal history, the WARBEAST BCAD. You see what we did there? And I guess I could have added SOB, but you get the idea. Thank you, Bruce, and thank you all for listening.